Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you for joining us. We've been away for a few weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another Sunday night, 9 p.m. It's much, 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 much brighter outside than it has been any other time. I hope your kids are managing to get to sleep, because ours are like, it's still bright outside, it's not bedtime yet. Yeah, but they need their sleep. Thank you. We hope that you've all been very, very well. Yeah, let us know what the sound is like, where you are listening in from, whether you're, you know, in a different country or different part of town.
You can see on Instagram one of the SSSS has just joined.
How many S's?
Kiran Kondal Beta. Kiran Kondal Beta sister, Taran, at jumping online first. So I think she's. I know they were fighting for pole position of who's going to be the Pradhan. So congratulations, Kiran. I think you're Pradhan for this week. Also, shout outs for this week. We had a couple of people saying, can you please shout out the following channels? One is Inspirational Sikhi. So unfortunately, their account got taken down because of the November mass censorship, obviously, with our friends from Instagram. They're so lovely. Whenever we push any kind of post up, which is anything to do with, you know, with June 1984, or even other posts that they don't like, they'll take the post down and we'll get a warning, or we'll get the account taken down, etc. So yeah, do follow inspirational_Sikhi on Instagram. The other one is a big shout out to Pindi for Aura MUA, or Aura Makeup Artist. She's also on Instagram, Aura MUA, or Mua.
Yeah, she's excellent. Get yourselves booked in for your hair and makeup. I think she does both, or she tag teams with someone to do both.
Yeah, so she's a makeup artist. It doesn't mean she doesn't only make your faces up. She can make you happy. She can make you sad. She can make you cry. And message for her husband, Ambi, she can make your bed as well. She's a makeup artist. She makes things.
Okay, right. Let's continue. Anyone else?
No, that's about it.
That's it. I'd like to do a shout out for Pretty Asian Hampers. They are a company who make up hampers. They're currently doing their Father's Day hampers, so get onto their Instagram page and have a look.
Another week
what
to go.
Have.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty tough time for a lot of people recently. Lots of craziness happening in the world, in our lives, day-to-day stuff as well. And we want to offer you some Kirtan therapy today. Kirtan therapy being that which removes or reduces suffering. So we want to move from dis-ease to ease with the help of the vibrations of Gurbani. And today we're going to sing the shabads Koi Melai Mera Pritam Pyara. You know, it's been pretty heavy time in terms of our history. Last week where was the anniversary of the 1984 massacres in Amritsar, and you know, pretty horrendous time generally. Not in Amritsar, it wasn't Delhi, I'm getting mixed up, in Delhi. So yeah, and all over the place actually. It just went a bit crazy. We're still seeing that the farmers' protests are. I'm not seeing so much of it in the feeds recently. So we don't really know anyone on the ground in Delhi that would be able to let us know what's happening. We just kind of hop around and look for information from other Instagram pages and posts of people who are in Delhi at the moment. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're still protesting, they're still enduring now very, you know, again, the weather conditions are crazy, and for the people who are living away from their families, it can't be pleasant. It must be emotionally very draining. They've been there for more than 6 months now, haven't they? So it must be very difficult for many of them, for the people who are there and for the people who have a member of their family there that they can't be with for one reason or other. It must be very difficult for all of them. But we wish them all very well, and ਆਪਾਂ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਕਰਾਨਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ, that they're doing what they're doing it for us, they're doing it for the ugly piri, for the next generations. They are making sure that basically these people aren't being robbed blind of what little they have left, their land, their farms, their livelihoods, their homes. And we're wishing them all very well from our hearts, that they remain in Chardikala, that they remain in a state of resilience, and that it continues. So we're hoping that the whole thing can come to an amicable decision can be made for both sides, for all those involved, and a fair decision for all those involved, not just for the people with the big bucks who are always going to have big bucks. Quite frankly, they need to find someone else to rob, really, don't they? But anyway, shall we?
Yeah, just a few shout outs on Facebook. Hello to Jagti, all the way from Devon. Sukdeep Saggu from California. Sat Sri Akal ji to you. And Julian Murthy, love from Malaysia. So yeah, hello all the way in Malaysia.
California.
We're really surprised actually. Malaysia is well in the middle of the night at the moment. So thank you for joining us.
Maybe she's on the night shift.
A couple of people on Instagram said hello. I think that's about it. We'll just carry on from there. Yeah. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay. Shabad.
Yeah. Okay.
Let us know if the sound's okay.
So here, this Shabad is by Guru Ramdas ji, and the main line that we use is Koi Melai mera pritam pyara, hum tisiki gul goliye. So here we're saying that we would serve even the one who serves our Guru. We would serve the person who serves the person who serves our Guru. So basically it doesn't matter whether you are in direct contact with someone, the whole fact that somebody has prem, that has that love for Guru Maharaj, they are still worthy of being served, because they are Vardabhagi. They themselves are awake to the fact of somebody who is enlightened, and through that awareness we pay homage even to that awareness that somebody can have, that awareness that somebody is incredible, that a Guru is incredible, that they found a Guru, and that they are living their life on that path. So we're asking them to also to unite us through their devotion. We're asking them to share that devotion with us so that we can also understand what it is to be that servant, that slave. And you can only really, that kind of love you can only have through renouncing the I, the ego. So we're asking for much more than just asking for that love, to have that same devotion. We're asking, how do we get that devotion? So in the Shabad, Guru Ramdas ji tell us, Mere manmukh har har boliye. So we're looking at the mind here now. Mere manmukh. So this is a mind that is attached to everything other than its purest state. So the manmukh is the one who looks at the world around itself. It is attached to only to the world around itself, that which it can feel, that which it can touch and taste and acquire. So collecting possessions, collecting things, that's the mental state of a manmukh. A manmukh is someone who doesn't really understand themselves. So they are then also quite easily manipulated, pulled this way and pulled that way. Gurmukh. So in the next line, the first line, they refer to the manmukh. The second line, they refer to the opposite, the Gurmukh. Gurmukh rang julule rati har prem pinni choliye. And here we refer to the love of Vaheguru of Kalpurukh. So that person who is in love with a Kalpurukh, that person who understands that there is this choice, there is this duality of the mind, that it can go either to Manmukh or to Gurmukh, but it is deeply saturated in both. It's saying that the difference between the two is that the one that goes towards becoming a Gurmukh, the one that is more awakened, that realizes and recognizes Guru Maharaj, they are blessed with love. And the colour used to describe love is often crimson, or the colour of the poppy. Now, I know we live in Hillingdon, and right now there are loads of green spaces that have been filled with wildflowers. They've grown, they've just absolutely blossomed. And so we're seeing these red poppies everywhere, and it's a deep, not a dark, but a really rich red, like really, really bright, so almost like blood red. And that's a colour used to describe joy. It's a colour to describe Sahagan, so someone who's married. So often, like traditionally, anything red would be deemed as bridal. So, and also the way that it's made. So sindoor is always red. Usually a bride's clothing is traditionally red. And so here they're using red to describe the love for our Guru. Ho firo divani aval baval Vaheguru dis karana haru toliye. And they're saying here that I'm wandering around. So I'm looking, I'm seeking, I'm wandering around, I'm feeling quite lost. And here there is a willingness to love. There is a willingness to have that connection with our Guru. And there is a desire to seek Vaheguru, to have that connection. And so this can be described as virag, which is we known as virag is, what's the best word to describe virag? There is a word that's perfect that I can't think of. Come on, help me, Ari. If you can think of the word, an English word to describe virag, put it into the comments. Give us a hand with that. So virag would be when you have, it's like an overflowing of that desire to meet with your beloved, with Guru Maharaj.
It's like longing, isn't it?
Longing. It's a really deep longing, and it can actually be, it can be misunderstood as being depression. And that's something really important to remember, that when we go through stages of meditation, stages of enlightenment, stages of becoming more awakened, one of the stages is virag. And it can seem as though the person is really not doing very well, they're moving backwards, they're meant to be this person who is feeling more free, much safer due to their meditation. And this is why it's so important to have support through your meditative practice, throughout the meditative practice. And this is what we have. We have Guru Maharaj, we have Guru Granth Sahib Ji, we have Sakya, but sometimes we don't always know how to translate that into our waking state. And this is where it's really important to learn right mindfulness, to learn Sikhi, to learn all of those things and really marry them up into a way that we can translate in our day-to-day living, waking daily lives. So here they're talking about Virag. I wander around, I'm looking for you, I feel aimless, that I have this longing to meet with you and I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where to go, I don't know how to seek you out, but all I have is this very strong longing. And so the next line is Koi Melai Mera Pritam Pyara How Vaheguru Hum Tiski Gul Goliye. So I will give up everything to fulfill this desire that I have, to quench this thirst that I have, this longing that I have, which is driving me quite mad because I need some resolve to this emotion that I'm experiencing. Satguru Purakh Manavo Apana Har Amrit Pi Choliye. So here they're looking at Amrit as well. Amrit, beyond death. Har Amrit Pi Choliye. So here they're asking to drink and to savor in that Amrit, that deathless state. And this does not mean that we die. We are blessed with Jivan Mukti, which is to, in effect, die. So to understand the ego and to kill off the ego, even though in our Jivan. So that's what it is to be Jivan Mukt. But you cannot, the ego is part of us. It's a part of having the human form. It is us, but it also is not us. We can identify with it, but we are not it. So it's a facet of the human form. And here Satguru Purakh Manavo Apana. So claim Guru Maharaj as being your own, that you are Maharaj and Maharaj is you, that there is no separation here. Here we have, at the beginning of the Shabad, there was this dichotomy, this separation of being a Manmukh and being a Gurmukh, and as we've gone through the Shabad, there's been Virag, there's been longing, there's been a desire to unite, and a method of uniting as well, which is to place yourself even in the presence of, or to of those who are Gurmukhs, of those who are travelling that same path, to unite with them in order to unite with Guru Maharaj. So here also Sangat as being really very, very important. And the final line of the Shabad is Guru Prasad Janananak Paya Har Lada De Toliye. So here the final line actually says that Guru Maharaj are within us. There is no separation. So through this entire Shabad, you've gone from feeling like, well, I'm a Manmukh, so then that means if I'm a Manmukh, then this is what a Gurmukh is, it's the opposite of what I am. Then I have this longing that needs to be fulfilled. So I've become filled with desire and longing, and that's a state of Virag. Then finding good Sangat, finding the Sangat of Gurmukhs, which is even fine. Even if I cannot merge with the Guru, I can merge with Gurmukhs. Aligning myself and becoming Amrit, so beyond death. aligning myself, and then also then through that understanding that there is no separation between I and I, between Guru Maharaj and myself, and that is through Guru Prasad. So that's through the blessings of Guru Maharaj. So if you can do your ardas and you ask for nothing else, you can ask for Kirpa.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Please find yourselves a comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes, gently relaxing your eyelids. And bring your attention to your breath. Notice how the breath moves in and out of your body freely. The breath moves on its own. There's no need for you to do anything. Just very carefully observing your breath as it moves in and out of your body. And if at any point your mind begins to wander, simply bring your attention back to your breath. If you wish to, you can place your hands on your heart. And when you're ready, join in.
Bye.
attention back to your breath. Place your hands on your heart. Noticing your body expanding and contracting with each inhale and each exhale. Please take a deep inhale and hold. And relax. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you enjoyed the Kirtan. We hope that you experienced bliss from Gurbani recited today. Some messages.
A couple of hellos from Facebook. Kuli Singh from Disney. Hello to you. Balvinder Singh Mali. Guruji, thank you for joining. On YouTube we've got Maurice 360 Healing. Blessings to you, sending beautiful energy to you both. Thank you so much. And Sandy Cool, you're doing such an amazing universal work for the highest good of all. Thank you. So all Guru Sahib's grace. Thank you so much. And Kulvinder Kaur was a beautiful Kirtan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for everyone on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. As we've mentioned before, it's a little bit difficult with the kids when we're going to be on, and we have so many projects that we're working on at the moment. So if you can hit our Instagram follow, Facebook follow, and YouTube hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can receive notification on when we're going to be going live next.
When's that album coming out?
We don't know. Leave that for another
Ask him. Ask him when the album's coming out.
Album's ready, but
Ask him when. So
different ideas at the
please
moment on how
flood
we're
our Instagram and Facebook and wherever else you can with questions about when the album is coming out.
And we're already thinking about the next one.
Yeah, but we've got to finish the last one.
It's finished.
Yeah,
It
but
just
we
needs
need to.
be released.
We haven't offered it to Sangat yet.
We will. Okay.
Yep. So it's going to be a bit of a mad day tomorrow as well. Tomorrow is Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj's Jyoti Jyot, their martyrdom, and it's going to be, as every year, definitely in the UK, and I'm sure in a lot of places in the world, it's going to be a very, very, very hot day. So keep cool, both emotionally and physically. Don't forget to ground yourself. So if you can, walk barefoot on any small patch of land you might own, whether it be a piece of grassy area, whatever. So if you're feeling like you're experiencing emotional turmoil, that's a very good way of kind of allowing yourself to disengage and just be with nature. That can really has huge benefits, both physically and emotionally. So that's one way of keeping yourself well in all aspects. and just stay calm for tomorrow especially. Yeah?
Cool. Let's check out.
Check out. Oh, I thought we were checking something out.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you next week.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।